Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton at markrushton.com. It is Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021. And I'm done. Well, not completely done, but I've got all of my track and ISRC and what's the other one? The UPC metadata from all of my distributors now. The last one was Routenote. I figured out on my own where to get that from. That again, like DistroKid, you get it from the reporting. So I took the most recent reporting that I had from them, which was from October sales from October 2021, and loaded up in Excel, did a bit of sorting, did a bit of eliminating duplicates, did a bit of resorting, and that worked out really good. And I also discovered about 97% of my catalog at Routenote had activity in the reporting month of October. So that's a good number too. That means that catalog, most tracks are getting plays every single month due to what I've been doing as far as just working everything and building playlists. It's good. It's good. If you've released the stuff, you should promote it some way or group it together some way, or like I always like to say, people aren't looking for you, they're looking for the kind of music that you make. And if you can kind of put that together in some sort of a public playlist on one or every single streaming service out there in the world, people will listen. They may not listen long, but they'll listen. So I got that done. That really didn't take very long. I was like, I wonder if the reporting data, and then got in there. It was maybe about 30 to 45 minutes worth of work, and then I could tell that there were a few things that were missing in there, not many, and it was just a matter of logging into Routenote and doing like a Control F for the album and seeing how many tracks are in there and how many tracks are in the reporting and filling in those gaps. It did not take very long. And then once I had that file ready, I transferred everything over to the SoundExchange ingest form for bulk uploading and got that uploaded just about 20 minutes ago or so. And it was perfectly good. No complaints. No, it does a validation when you upload it to SoundExchange, and perfectly good. I think it was like 648 tracks. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Some of those tracks though are just a very small number of them were things that I pulled out of circulation. So they might have gotten some plays over the years. It'd be kind of interesting to see if I get any sort of extra past royalties on that. So you always want to account for everything. So anyway, what I've got now is I have all this data out here, and what I need to do is I need to plug it into Airtable, my Airtable Pro account. I'm now a paying member of Airtable, and I use the Gizmo template. I actually use the Gizmo Plus, which is the paid template, because it has some nice extra features that I will use down the road. And so I just have, I think, 63 in there right now, but I'll have the whole shebang in there pretty soon. Just a lot of copying and pasting, a lot of that. So it's good. It's good to get organized. And you think you're organized, but you're not really, because you have all these other systems out there. Whether it's for me, I use Songtrust to manage my worldwide mechanical and publishing royalties. And then of course I'd forgotten to put a few years worth of data into SoundExchange, and I misspoke in yesterday's video. SoundExchange doesn't do it's not radio mechanical royalties. It is digital radio something. See, I've already lost the term. I there's so many terms in the music industry, and there's so many different kinds of royalties and payments and things like that. And it's hard to, it's digital rights management royalties, something like that. Anyway, just to correct the record. Not that anyone's paying attention to these videos anyway. Yeah, they're boring, whatever. It's all about you and what you know. It's about getting organized. It's about, mind on your money, money on your mind. It's about being aware of your catalog and having it work for you. So that's, and then, so I'll get all of this data here into Airtable probably in the next day or so, I would guess. And after that, and there's a lot of extra things to fill in too, like duration time. That's not usually part of the metadata. And the one place that did have that sort of information, it was in seconds, and then you converting that over to minute colon seconds, not exactly the easiest thing on the planet. So yeah, get it all into Airtable, and then once everything is in Airtable, then what I want to be able to do is output all that data from Airtable that I put in there, and I want to compare that against what I have in Songtrust. And so there's ways to do that. You can have two Excel files, and you can run them through a diff program, and that will look for omissions, duplicates, but mainly omissions. I mean, if you just do a diff based on ISRC, you should be good. That will take some time to set up. And then yeah, so I just kind of like, everything that I have, everything that I'll have in Airtable, I will have in SoundExchange. And so yeah, that eventually should match Songtrust. Now, some of the things that are in SoundExchange are past things, or things that there are some things in there that were never distributed to streaming services. So I'll be mindful of that as well. I know what those titles are, but this is a lot of work, the brain work, right? And I thought it was going to take months, the whole year, to get this stuff sorted out. And I've, just use those mad Excel skills. I'm not the best at Excel. I've seen some people. I work with some people, or I have worked in the past with some people that are they're just macro crazy. And I get what I get what I can get out of it. So anyway, that's, and then what I do earlier, first thing when I got up, I had 2 tracks that I wanted to get out there distributed. So got those out. Those are going to come out January 17th, 2022. I have some more music that I'm planning on releasing maybe a week or 2 later. I'm gonna kind of have a reduced schedule, I think, in 2022, just because I want to spend more time on the catalog, and then also trying to, you know, look for a micro licensing agency that deals in ambient music and or field recordings, things like that, avant-garde, so drony things. Trying to find that. Again, creatives, people in the entertainment industry out there, or whoever, are looking for certain kinds of sounds. They're not looking for me. They're not looking for me. They're looking for maybe what I've recorded, or what I've assembled, or what I've processed in the past. And I have to make all this stuff out here look good, look professional, get my ducks in a row, my codes in a row. And that's important. I understand the importance of that now. So yeah, next couple of months here, start research. I've been researching micro licensing agencies and who does this sort of thing, and map it out, because I do not want to approach anybody until I'm ready and have all this data here, and then have some things built in Disco. And anyway, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some lunch. just this has been an extremely productive staycation. I do need to work on that painting there. I do need to work on that one there. It's just this was the most important thing, because when you don't have titles and codes out somewhere, and there's money stashed all around the world, and I don't even know how many, 60 different societies. It's time to get that fixed and bring that money home. So that's it for me, and talk to you later.